discuss the client that you've referred to me a couple of weeks ago?
Yep.
Alright.
Just pop this one here.
Yep.
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
Awesome.
Fire away.
Alright, so I'd just like to first off address the functional task that we were doing, which was for the client to independently adopt a sitting position from lying.
Yeah.
So she originally started requiring verbal prompting with the 6 moves, and then physical assistance with trunk stabilisation in part 5, also leg positioning in the part 4. However, over the last 3 sessions, she has actually started to require little to minimal verbal prompting.
Yep.
So she's able to perform the task in its entirety from step 1 through to step 6. Where she still needs a little bit of assistance with step 5, pushing off the bed just as she starts to develop that upper body strength.
Yep.
Is there something I could be doing maybe just to help her gain a little more strength through the upper body of the trunk, or is this something that's just going to come over time?
So what you can, it will come over time, but what you can do is just practice going from lying, pushing up. So first just going lying, pushing up into that elbow, coming back down. So instead of doing it from side lying straight into sitting, just practice coming up into that elbow. Doing a little practice in there and then pushing up all the way. Now that she no longer requires 6 steps, you can try to start getting her from lying straight to sitting. Okay, so say you might just go roll and then sit.
Day surgery, duress,
so
alarm testing complete.
She did that fine with me this morning, so if you can,
so
just try go lie, roll, and then it's not even the whole 6 steps, just lie, roll, sit up. Cool. Yeah, you can just practice going onto that elbow and then pushing up.
Just to get that bit more strength there. Awesome.
And that's the same with, you know how I got you to drop the legs off the edge of the bed?
Yep.
Yeah, you can practice just dropping the legs off and then
and putting them back up.
Yeah. Because I know she was having some difficulty with that, so we might just need light and min assist to help her. Yeah. She should be fine after a week or so. So if you just give that a go and let me know, and
easy.
I'll change it as we go along.
Yeah. Alright, so the functional task 2 was working on achieving distal activation of the hand. So over the last few weeks I've performed the soft tissue massage, passive stretching of the hands in the bicep and pec minor, and also just to increase range of motion, which was a part of a long-term goal.
Yeah, that's right, because he wanted to go back to playing bowls. So she wants to go back to playing bowls.
Yeah. She has started to actively participate by trying to start reaching for objects out in front of her. Am I able to progress this stage, encouraging that sort of that reaching?
She's been automatically doing that with you as well?
Yeah.
Because I noticed that over the last week too. So I'm happy for you to just ignore the grasping stuff for a little while. Just practice and facilitate through the elbow, that reaching part. So like we did with the other lady yesterday. Just working on that forward reaching.
Okay, so reach, grasp and release sort of techniques that we're doing.
So probably just start off with just the reaching part first.
Okay.
And then practicing that, continuing that grasping separately.
Okay.
See how you go with breaking it down.
Alright, so
I'm happy
keeping the steps rather than putting them all together.
But I'm happy if a week or two. I'm happy if she's starting to grasp both concepts individually. I'm happy for you to do it all together without asking me. So
you'll be happy with that.
Yes.
Alright, so with her bed exercises, she has responded well with the initial soft tissue massage, particularly of her hamstrings, which were really tight, adductors to release. Prior to doing the actual exercises of activating glute bridge holds and inner range quads as referred, she does still have limited range in the angle of the when she's doing supine isometric quads as well as her hamstrings.
Is it more getting the extension?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just even with that release, it's just taking she's still not quite getting that release through those areas.
Okay.
She is starting to actively participate in raising the leg off the ground, whereas before it was me having to assist to get that leg up, but now I can say raise the leg, and she's starting to get it off probably about 2-3 centimetres.
That's
by
improvement.
itself.
Yeah, because she couldn't do that with me like this week either. But no, if she's making this
slowly. Seated dorsal and plantar flexion. She was originally passive assist. However, now she's starting to actively perform the exercises with minimum assist and just starting to make the connection. So I sort of take her through that range to start with, and then sort of let it go and get her to move it, and it seems to sort of switch it all on, and she's able to move it by herself.
Does she go through all the range, or just that little range?
Just for plantar flexion, dorsal flexion.
So she only goes to like the mid range, so 5-10 degrees. Okay, because I noticed that this morning. But what you probably can do is just actively assist us to get her to start the movement and then provide the
So
over
hand
pressure.
resistance, that's what I was going to ask you. Should you start using the hand
So
resistance?
more when you use the hand resistance at this stage, just use it to guide it through
Yeah.
the rest of the range.
So taking it up to where,
yes.
I
Yeah,
got
so
you.
not resisting, not say she's going up
not
to do
placing
it,
resistance on it, just
Yeah.
assisting it back further.
Yeah. And I'm happy for you to try once you get it into that end position, see if she can hold for a few seconds.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so she managed to do it for 1 second with me today.
Yeah.
So you might find that once you get her into that position, she can only hold for 1 second.
Yeah,
That's okay.
That's just a build
Yeah.
up process.
If you can, try to see if she can get over 5 seconds by
Yeah.
the end of this week. But
Yeah.
I know even with me, she's been having difficulty with that. So I'm happy if you just get it to that position, hold for a second, and then
Cool. No, that's,
Can we
that's
just
what
stop?
we'd
'Cause
like to
there's someone out the front.
do. Yep, this one.